Hello and welcome to the Sweaty the Farmer and the news, where we bring you the news with a lot of love and a lot of NDA violations. My God, I'm gonna get fired. This is our weekly show where we discuss some of the most important news in the gaming world. I am the lone name gamer as the Sweaty.
And I am Lucho the Farmer. Thanks for coming together this week to talk about some relevant news.
Some relevant news. Alright, so in the docket we have Dungeons & Dragons had his best year ever in 2020. Overwatch 2 PvP will be 5v5 with only one tank per team. Destiny 2 will have a crossplay beta this week after the Vault of Glass arrives. And finally, the Division Heartland closed beta gameplay footage leaks online. So, and now that we have that you are here with us, listening to our sweet, sweet voices, don't forget to subscribe, click the notification bell, leave a like or a comment, or do anything social that your platform lets you. This is the best way that you can give us support for the show. So, my friend, D&D and his best year in 2020.
Sure.
Are you surprised?
Not really.
That's getting.
And how do they measure sales?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's sales. Yes. Sales up 33%.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. A lot of people were spending time at home and
yeah, so with people at home.
Playing. Like if you're not into video games, role playing is a very effective way of
when you're at home
getting contact with your friends.
Yeah, when you're at home contemplating existence, the best way is to roleplay not being at home, being in the outdoors, raiding a dungeon.
No, more than that is that it provides a social gathering space.
Yeah.
And there are many well-developed like online tools to play Dungeons and Dragons already, like Roll20.
Correct.
They're around, so.
Yeah, correct.
So it's definitely one of the most accessible tabletop RPGs. There are a lot of resources out there. It's one of the most popular ones. It is one of the most supported ones.
Yeah, most supported ones.
Yeah. So.
But you don't like D&D.
No, I mean, I'm not a fan of the system, but that doesn't make it false that it's the most popular game. And I don't understand why. It's fairly easy to pick up if you run a pre-made campaign.
Yeah.
Role-playing, like even if people are not into super nerdy, geeky stuff, like role-playing is just an excuse to spend time with your friends in your social group.
Yeah. So very cool for D&D, and we're very glad to have more tabletop people playing around. We sometimes are
very cool for the tabletop RPG genre.
Yeah,
we are big fans, even though I'm not a big fan of D&D specifically. The more people that come to play role-playing games, the more exposure we'll get to some of our favorites that are
absolutely. Hopefully they can move from this to like better or like more interesting.
Not necessarily better, because it's just personal preference.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah,
like the fact that I prefer things like Exalted.
Yeah,
doesn't make it objectively better.
Man,
because objectively speaking, D&D is very easy to pick up, very easy to learn, and it's very flexible.
Correct, absolutely. It's very new friendly.
But even if you're an advanced player, it still offers a lot of depth.
Yes, correct.
It's not that it's just noob friendly. There's a lot of depth in character building and world building. You can get really deep into the world of Dean. So I really don't think there is an objectively better tabletop RPG, because it comes all to how you run your own.
Yeah, and what do you like from role playing? Like I got married with the War of Darkness thing because I did like that kind of a gritty, kind of real life adventure kind of thingy.
Yeah, I don't like that much, for example.
There we go.
I like the fantastic.
You like more of the fantastic.
Over the top.
Ooh.
Anime. Kind of Exalted, for example.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But no, it makes sense. It's if this brings just more exposure to all the RPG world scene, then we can get more people playing the games that we like. We can get more people buying.
Yes.
More tabletop RPGs, and
maybe we can get a second RPG boom like in the late 90s, early 2000s.
I feel like the second RPG boom came with Critical Role.
Really? So are we in the second RPG boom? With this success story? That's cool. Yeah. That's cool. All right. We love tabletop RPGs, so this is very good news for us.
We do love them.
Yeah. All right. Reveal, as we promised last week, the reveal of Overwatch 2 PvP.
Did you watch the reveal?
Yes, I did. I did watch the live stream.
Did you get any of the news that you wanted?
No.
What did I tell you?
I know. But one man can hope.
No. So what did they show? Maps?
So they showed 2 new maps.
Redesigns, probably like...
No, like actually new maps, new locations.
No, but like hero redesigns. They also showed.
That was information that came after the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a bunch, like in the stream, more or less it was like, oh, this is the new format for PvP, which is now 5v5, 1 tank, 2 support, 2 DPS. And kind of the philosophy behind, and some streamers playing it, and kind of revealing and why they did the change. And that was the biggest thing that revolved around the stream. And then after that comes some like hero details redesign. Nothing like super revolutionary. The thing is like the most important thing is like, because of this new format, they're reworking, like not reworking, but adding a lot of shuffling around a lot of tanks, right? So now Winston have like a longer fire, like a lightning that he can shoot a longer distance to be like more relevant, and not to have to brawl all the time. And like Reinhardt has a little bit more movement. They show the passives now. So now the classes per se is gonna have passives across all the classes. So the tanks cannot be knocked back as much as the other classes. The DPSs have more movement speed than any other classes, and all the healers now have self healing, like Mercy. So those are like the biggest news in the reveal stream. Okay. What do you think? What do you think of the new 5v5 format?
Nothing.
I
mean, it's one of those things that people yell and complain about, and will claim to the internet, but it doesn't really matter until it's live and like
you see how it plays.
Like the bigger community see how meta settled around.
What?
Like before that, it means nothing.
Yeah, the early impression says that they're kind of moving away a little bit from MOBA style play, where your cooldowns and your signatures are super important in the game, like as it is now in Overwatch Live. and more into more shooty things where individual plays have more weight than anything else, which I think is fine. They want to be more of a shooter.
Again, first impressions mean nothing.
All right.
Because first impressions are rushed.
Yeah.
Like it won't. Like, is this a healthy change for the game? Who knows? Hard to tell.
Yeah.
Is this the place where the game should be moving on the long term? I don't know. Again, these are questions like these type of questions are the important.
Yeah. So the other thing
those
is
are
like
only gonna be answered when the game is live.
the pros are worried because they basically remove one position from all the teams.
Sure.
That is the off tank.
Yeah. Sure, but that's not a worry that 99.999% of the community. Absolutely. Like, do I feel bad because a guy playing Overwatch professionally is gonna lose its position?
Yeah, and the other thing is the community as a whole is like mourning the loss of the off tank position. Everybody's like, oh, goodbye, my friend. Synergy tanks, goodbye. But beyond that, like, we don't know. Like, I agree with Lucho. To tell you the truth, we don't know how this is gonna feel till we actually play it and see if it's
not only feel, because it will feel jarring at the beginning,
yeah,
for sure. But the point is not how it feels when it launches. The point is if this is gonna make the game
better or worse,
healthier or better to play, or easier to get into matches, or the matches are gonna feel better.
Yeah, correct.
That's what matters. It's not the off tank bye. It's kind of
so we kind of getting closer to like World of Warcraft composition. One tank, 3 DPS, 1 healer.
I was thinking that, and it's probably what they will move into.
Yeah, but
because if they are moving into a more shooty style of game,
correct.
They want to make the individual,
more individual
game,
impact,
more impactful. Then they need to move away from not from role selection, but like they have to weight more the DPS side.
Yeah. So it's super interesting. But now the advantage for us,
it's gonna feel bad to play a tank or a healer in that type of environment, because it's gonna fall into that. It's gonna suffer from that World of Warcraft effect.
Yep, correct.
Of tanks and healers are underappreciated and overblamed for team performance.
Yeah, correct. But in the bright side, we're gonna have like a full 5 stacks if we want to. If you want to play Overwatch 2.
Sure.
We're gonna have a full 5 stacks. And the other thing is, like, I actually bet with Nick that Diablo 4 will come out before Overwatch 2.
It will.
Yeah, and I bet with him.
You think that Overwatch 2 is coming before Diablo 4?
Yes, he says that.
No, that's not happening. That's not. I'll be super surprised if that's okay.
No, even the people watching this stream were saying like this looks like super early. Like
it has always looked like they haven't shown anything where you can say, okay, now this looks like close to finished, polished.
Yeah,
like Blizzard polished product.
Correct.
Like it or not, for how clusterfuck the launches are, their products are more or less are very polished on
Yep. Correct.
And nothing that they have shown has that level of that you can feel it, like this is near launch state. Nothing. So
yeah.
Overwatch 2 is still miles away.
Yeah, correct.
And like especially, I mean, this type of change means that they're pretty much gonna rework most of the rooster.
Yep, that is true. That is absolutely true. So
they will have to rework all the tanks just by default.
Yep.
And they'll probably have to rework all the healers around it.
Yep. Correct. And the other thing is like, will you think? Do you think that we are gonna have like a season in Overwatch 1 with these changes, like one tank, 2 PS, two healers, just to start preparing the player base? What?
No, probably not.
You don't think so? You don't think they're gonna like slowly start to pass this? Because like, remember that this is not a true sequel, but it's just like a big update.
Now it is. No, what they say on the last BlizzCon is that now it is a true sequel.
Now it is a true sequel. All right. Now you have to.
That's what they said on the last BlizzCon.
That you have to buy Overwatch 2 now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
like, could they test it out in Overwatch 1? Yeah, they'll probably. They won't put it on a competitive list. Will they throw together one of those
experimental
funky modes?
Yeah.
Yes, sure, they can do it.
Fair enough.
You can do it now. Like, I don't know.
All right.
You can create your own lobby and put whatever restrictions you want.
Fair enough. All right. All right. So yeah, interesting. We'll see in the future what happens with Overwatch 2. We'll keep an eye on it, and I will for sure win a bet in a cool dinner. Yeah.
I put my money in the same bowl as you.
There you go.
Nothing near.
All right. Destiny 2 will have crossplay this week after the Ball of Glass arrives.
Sure.
Is this gonna be good for Destiny 2?
I mean, yes. I mean, people are gonna say that no because of PvP, but I don't care about Destiny.
No, you have the option on Crucible to be with only console players or both. If you're coming from console.
I guess that option is for console players.
Yes, correct. Yes, of course.
I don't care. It's just
I think it's nice. It will just like be more people in Destiny, which is always good for the health of a game. Right? For the majority of PvE activities will be super good. There will always be people.
Yeah, for PvE. For PvE is fine.
Yeah.
Also for Gambit, you will be able to find better, faster matches to stuff.
Yeah, correct.
It still doesn't solve matchmaking problem for me, but
hey, we have some friends who play on console, so there you go. Well, then now it's easier.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, there you go.
That's true. We have some friends that play on console.
Yeah. Now, super good. Connected people. So as the schedule looking, it looks on May 22 at 10 a.m. Ball of Glass comes out in the race. So as we are recording this, the race is going. When you are watching this, the race has already been decided.
The race will be over pretty much.
Yeah. And yeah, all the challenge mode stuff. And after that, the beta test will open.
Hopefully they don't break the game with the
Who knows,
crossplay. I don't know how easy. I mean, I bet it's not that easy to implement because not many games have implemented crossplay.
That is true.
And we know that Sony and Microsoft, especially Sony, has a lot of restrictions and they want to have a lot of control over their ecosystem.
Correct. Doesn't Monster Hunter World has crossplay, right?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Crossplay? I don't think so.
right? You don't play with console players in Monster Hunter World? I thought so. I thought so at some point. I was like, oh yeah, maybe I think they have crossplay. I think they do. I could be wrong.
I don't think so.
All right, fair enough.
Nope, it doesn't.
No, I was convinced that it did, but I don't think it will break the game. We had like a day when crossplay was enabled and people were playing with different people from consoles.
Good. You don't know what problems. Like one thing is a couple of people sleeping through a bug. Another thing is opening the gates, and you don't know which parts of the code are gonna break with that.
Fair enough. Officially, the test is gonna be from May 25 to May 27.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All I'm saying is that there are many reasons why not many games have crossplay. It's first of all not that easy to implement in general.
Yeah. And
second place, Sony likes to keep its ecosystem fairly close.
Fair enough.
Microsoft is a little bit more open, but still.
Yeah.
It's just like their move to open the Xbox environment has been very recent. So
I insist.
Destiny was not designed for cross-platform, so we don't know how much juggling around they have to make on the underbelly of the beast.
Fair enough. I insist.
That's a real challenge.
It's always good to have more people in a.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that this is, again, since this has to do with netcode and all that kind of stuff, it's better when it's baked from the start.
Yeah.
Into the code of the game.
Yeah. So
because
best of luck to
code differently when you do things for PC and console.
Absolutely. So best of luck to Destiny 2. Hopefully we'll have like not that many issues and a lot more healthy player base.
Well, hopefully we'll get success. It will definitely make the game look more alive. Correct.
See more people around. All right, and finally, oh my god, what did I do? And finally, leak stuff from Heartland the Division, the mysterious free-to-play game. So somebody took his NDA, and it's funny because, well, the footage has been constantly deleted from everywhere, but at the end of the footage says like, remember that you're under NDA, do not share this content.
I mean, yeah.
that didn't stop them.
Of course it wouldn't.
Oh my god. So what do we have? Apparently it is still open world RPG, but it's more in the farmland. And apparently you have like so you go out and explore and do things, and you have like a co-op PvE mode, kind of like inside of the story inside of a PvE co-op mode called Expeditions, and it's closer to a PvP mode, closer to what the Dark Zone is.
Okay.
Featuring like 15 teams of 3 players each, for a total of 45 players in the field. So it sounds closer to the game that we talked about 2 weeks ago, the Scavengers, when you go out, explore, do some missions, and then find other teams in the wild and then fight. So it's not quite a battle royale, but close.
It sounds like a battle royale to me.
Right? It sounds like a battle royale to me too. So it is this mix of battle royale that they're trying to do for a long time.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that.
Yeah, well, it's free, so we can try it. And if we don't like it.
Valorant is free and I don't play it.
Fair enough.
That means nothing to me.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. A PvP like mode. So yeah, it sounds like scavengers, like going around exploring in a team of 3 and then making small missions in the map and then randomly encounter another team. I wonder what is the win? Is the win condition like, because scavengers had like a dual win condition? You can like be the last team alive, or you can do a certain quantity of missions and then you win. So that would be my question. Because if a win condition can be just like you exploring, making missions and then trying to avoid other players, that works.
I guess I'm still then.
You don't like your PvE with PvP?
No, I mean sometimes like in a looter shooter you just wanna chill and just loot, just farm stuff.
Yeah.
You wanna worry about people getting in your business.
Yeah.
That's what I like about looter shooters.
But now you're gonna worry about people getting your business.
That's why I won't play it. That is it.
It looks a lot like Division 2. Like in terms of graphics and design and that sort of stuff, it looks a lot like Division 2. But with a little twist.
Yeah. It sounds like I'm not very hyped or interested in this, to be honest. From what I can see.
Sadness, Lucho, sadness.
Why?
I don't know. Like, we had so much fun in the Division 2.
Division 2 is an amazing game.
Yeah.
It's a very good game. But what makes it good, in my opinion, is the RPG part.
Yeah. It's weird, we never went to a dark zone.
We went a couple of times, just
to do missions.
Just not what I really care about in the game.
Yeah.
That's not what drives me to a game. So I never really pushed too hard into getting into it.
So that's the leak from the Division Heartland. Man, by this time people should know that things are gonna leak. When do you think this is going to come out, if they're already doing closed beta?
If this isn't closed beta?
Yeah.
A good question. Probably like winter, maybe?
Yeah, we'll say so.
For winter, they would have announced it, maybe. Yeah, it could be spring next year or something like that.
I think we'll probably see a date around September, I will say. Like, we're gonna launch this date, like officially. Or do you think will come sooner? I will say like around September we'll see like, oh yeah, this is gonna come out X time.
So you're saying that around September we'll get a release date?
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that sounds about right. And if that is the case, then it's probably maybe early summer.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah. It still sounds interesting if you like kind of the Battle Royale kind of thing.
If you like Battle Royales, yes, for sure, that sounds interesting. And
if it has the same quality of RPG as the Division 2, I will 100% recommend it if you like the Battle Royale. I'll for sure try it, and I encourage you to try it because it's free. If you like this kind of Battle Royale style, kind of PvP kind of style game, this is gonna be a new genre. I can already see it. Like Battle Royale with missions.
I guess so. Yeah. I really don't see it happening. I could be completely wrong.
Fair enough.
I have a feeling that the people who invest a lot of time into the RPG part of a game are the ones who don't want to get disrupted when they're farming shit.
Yeah,
you know,
I get it.
Like the Edition 2 has two types of players.
Yeah.
The ones that care about PvP and the ones that do not.
Yeah,
The
it's
ones
correct.
that care about PvP, they don't go around farm stuff. They just go get the shit that the internet tells them.
Yeah, then go into
they,
Dark
They
Zone.
just go into PvP.
Yeah, correct.
And then you have the people who are invested into RPG part, meaning not meaning the RPG systems itself.
Yep.
So the ones that are gonna go out and farm and put builds together and try stuff out.
Correct.
And usually those players just wanna get out and farm stuff as fast and as efficiently as possible, with as little disruption to your flow as possible.
Funnily enough, the Division 1 had a mode that a lot of people like it, that it was something like that. You enter a map which was in winter, and then you go and loot stuff and did small missions, and then you find other players, and then you fight those other players.
In the Division 2.
It was a survival mode, if I'm not wrong. Division 1.
It was very close to Dark Zone in the Division.
Yep, correct. It was very close, but it was an entire map of just that.
Yeah, it was an entire map, but it was the same. Like the mechanics were the same for the Dark Zone in the Division.
Correct. So yeah, I'm not surprised that this is the result of the Heartland, because the Division franchise has been like toying with that kind of PvE, PvP mode through his history.
I know. I'm not saying. I'm just saying that they're gonna lose one of the portions of their community
for going that. All right. Well, we will keep an ear in the ground for more of these news. Sounds curious, but that is all for this week, my friend.
That's all for this week's news with the Sweaty and the Farmer. My name is Lucho, and you can find me on Twitter at Lucho.
And I am the Lone Name Gamer, and you can find me on Twitter at the Lone Name Gamer, and on Twitch on twitch.tv/LoneNameGamer, where I stream. Follow me on your social media to know when I'm going live. And thanks for coming to the Sweaty the Farmer and the news. See you next time. Bye.